Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is William Brandt, and in this video I wanted to cover what the new Actionetics MD upgrade in Clickfunnels is. So if you're not familiar, at the Funnel Hacking Live event, it was announced that there is a new plan for Clickfunnels. It's not available for everybody just yet. There'll be a full launch of it, but it was launched to those that were at the live event. And it gives some huge improvements over just the regular Actionetics. And in this video, I wanted to cover what those were, what I thought about them, and if I think it's worth the upgrade. So if you're not familiar with ClickFunnels, there's a $97 a month plan. With that, you normally get the ability to build funnels. You can build up to 20 funnels, and which use up to 100 pages with that account level. And what the funnels are, it's just a complete marketing funnel. Here I can bring up an example. So you'd build this out, and here I have a sales page, a checkout page, a one-click upsell, another one-click upsell, then thank you pages and everything like that. So to build that out, all you have to do is come in, click a button. It'll build out the basic function, the basic structure of your funnel, and you can just come in and edit the pages. It's super simple to use, and with the different integrations, it makes it really easy. Like with the one-click upsells, I know before when I was working with, other software that was not out there yet, in order to do a one-click upsell, it required at least 3 days of programmer time to say, okay, here's what we want to do. These are the upsells. This is the upsell flow. If you wanted to change that, you had to go back to the developer, to the programmer, and say, okay, well, this is what we want to change the flow to. Now it's as easy as if I wanted to change these upsells, I could just change the pages around. Or I could go into my products and either edit the product or click here and add a new one. And, give it a name, choose my billing integration, charge, and select how much I want to charge for it, and click create, and then it's done. All right, but that's ClickFunnels. Everybody has access to ClickFunnels. That is on no matter which plan you're on. Then they released the upgraded version, which comes with Actionetics and Backpack. And what Actionetics is, it's email marketing platform. Think along the lines of something like Infusionsoft or ActiveCampaign, where it's not just an autoresponder, it's email marketing and automation tools. So if you have Actionetics, it gives you email lists. You can build out different action funnels, which are, if my contact does this, move them to this list, send them this email, send them this, and so on and so forth, which is great. But for a lot of people, it was not worth the upgrade to $297. From $97 to $297 is a big jump, especially for a lot of people. And one big drawback to that was with Actionetics, you still needed to use an SMTP email provider, which meant that, yes, and how I would explain it to people is, Actionetics was like a shipping warehouse. You create all your orders, you prepare everything, and then your SMTP service is like the UPS delivery service. They come to the warehouse, they pick up your packages at the scheduled time, they deliver it to your customer's mailbox or inbox when it's needed. But that was an additional charge, so you were paying $297 for the upgrade, and then an additional, whatever depending on how many emails per month you were sending, an additional fee for that. You also got Backpack and some other goodies with Actionetics. But like I said, that was kind of a big upgrade for people. So there are a lot of people that are using the Actionetics right now. They're using third-party SMTP service, and they're happy with it. And for them, the switch over to Actionetics MD, it's not going to cost any different. So it's not really an upgrade. It's just a switching over of your plan. And so for them, absolutely, it's worth it, 100%. The question is it worth jumping from 97 to a 297 plan if you're going to use Actionetics MD? So what you get with Actionetics MD is, I'll just go in and show that here you can create follow-up funnels, and I just have a test one here that I've created. And so you can add different steps. So when a contact subscribes to a list, you can send them through these different steps. And which steps they go through are, you can select which app that you want this to carry out that step. So for example, if I'm sending an email, I can send an email using my email messenger app, or through the Facebook Messenger app, through the desktop messenger app, or any of these other ones, or any of these third-party integrations. So basically what these are, if you look at these, is this is your email autoresponder, this is your Facebook Messenger bot like ManyChat or ChatFuel or whatever you're using. Desktop Messenger, that is like you were using PushCrew or one of those similar services. But they're all in here, they all communicate with each other, and you can, build out your funnel. So, hey, as soon as somebody opts in, I want to send them this email. 2 hours later, if they haven't read my email yet, I want to send them a message on Facebook. 2 days later, I want to send them something on desktop, but maybe I only want to send it to people if they clicked on the first message. Funnel Messenger, you can show pages, pop-ups in the page, so the next time somebody comes back to your page, you could say, hey Bob, thanks for visiting again, be sure to check out this offer, whatever. With Facebook retargeting Messenger, you can add people to different custom audiences based on which actions they've taken. So 4 days later, if somebody's clicked on all your emails, you can add them to a super hot prospects retargeting list. Or if they haven't clicked on anything, maybe you could add them to a warm-up audience on Facebook, or you could send them a text message. But like I said, with the old Actionetics, you could do the email messenger, but you had to have an external SMTP. With Actionetics MD, you get an SMTP provided. This is the same SMTP that Clickfunnels has been using for the last 3 years. They've been warming up the IPs. Everything is great with it. The deliverability is unbelievable. So if you are getting an SMTP, you need to warm up your IP or use the shared IP, which is not going to be as good for your deliverability. Or take the time to get a private IP and warm it up and start sending messages. But I just want to jump over here. Let's take a look at SendGrid. Now this is a common one, and if we look at plans and pricing, you can get a free trial which you could send for 100 emails a day. But with Actionetics MD, you do get up to 5,000 contacts for no additional fee. So it's that same $297 plan up to 5,000 contacts. And then after 5,000 contacts, there is additional fee for additional contacts at 1 cent per contact. But with that, that's unlimited email sending for the entire month to 5,000 contacts. If you look at the difference, if you have 5,000 contacts and you're mailing them one time a day for 30 days, that's 150,000 emails for the month. So we need that. That would actually be 150,000. So that's $122 per month just for your email cost. So let's take a look here. 150,000. So that's 122. Let's take a look at that. 122.45 plus, we'll just say we're using the $97 plan with Clickfunnels equals, that's already $219. So that alone is almost worth the value of upgrading to Actionetic MD from the 97 to the 297. All right, but and that's just SendGrid. We could take a look at other ones. Let's take a look at Spark Posts. See what their pricing is. 150,000 emails a month. Okay, that's only $49, so that's a better deal. But if you go over, it's a lot more expensive. So we'll save $50 for that. And 150,000 emails a month is if you have 5,000 subscribers and you're only mailing them once a day. Ideally, you should be mailing more than that. And that's not including any of your transactional emails, like your welcome emails, your receipts, anything like that. I'm just talking marketing emails. So 150,000, that's easy to send a month if you have 5,000 subscribers. But let's say you weren't using Actionetics at all. You just wanted to use a regular autoresponder and the $97 a month account. So let's look at Aweber. Pricing. 500 subscribers. So up to 5,000 subscribers, that is $50. So that would be $97 plus your $50 for Aweber. I know they are working and they are building out a lot more as far as automations go. So you are limited on some of the stuff that you would be able to do with ClickFunnels when you're using a third-party system like Aweber or GetResponse. You could go with something more robust like ActiveCampaign. That would give you some more functionality closer to what you would have if you did have an Actionetics account. You can look at the pricing there. So that, let's see, for 5,000 contacts, you're looking 69 to almost 200 a month. Ideally, I normally always just had a Plus account, which had everything that I needed in it when using ActiveCampaign. And you can go as low as 69, but at that point, you basically have an Aweber account, and you can just use Aweber for cheaper. So that's $135 plus the 97. You're already almost up to Actionetics level again. And that is all with just the email marketing. If we look at Facebook Messenger also, we take a look at ManyChat, which is the popular one. Let me go out of here. How do I log out? All right, well, where are the... Let me just look it up. ManyChat pricing. Let's see what their pricing is. There we go. You can get a free plan. In order to actually use it, though, you do need to upgrade. And it is per Facebook page. So if you have a couple of different Facebook pages, this is going to cost you. So if we went up to 5,000 subscribers, that's $45 per month per Facebook page. So if you had 2 or 3 different Facebook pages that you wanted to connect this to, that's $45 per each one of those pages. Again, with the Actionetics MD, it's one Facebook Messenger. You can connect as many different pages as you want. So depending on how you use Facebook Messenger bots, how many pages and how many subscribers you have, that in itself is can be a huge saving right there. Desktop Messenger. Now what that is like Push Crew. Let's look at Push Crew pricing. They can do free for up to 2,000 subscribers. If it is a trial, then you will be, this is if you're billed annually. Let's look at monthly. So, $25 a month up to $75 a month. And this is per domain, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is per domain. You can, on this one, you can have up to 3 domains. So you'd have to have at least $25 a month for that. And if you wanted to use it on more than one of your domains, it's going to cost you $75 a month. Now, one thing additionally that is being added here, and it's not in here, it's actually inside of your funnels when you're building them. And this is something coming soon. I don't know the date. I imagine it'll be around the same time that the full launch for Actionetics MD is taking place. And that is going to be deadline funnels. So if you take a look at deadlinefunnels.com. Now that's kind of, let me get rid of that. Yeah, this is kind of the same basic idea. I mean, this is called a deadline funnel. And what that is you add, it creates evergreen countdown. So if I opt in, if I get an email from you today that says there's 4 days left and this offer is going to expire, if I click on that email today, 4 days from now, that offer will expire. If I click on that email 3 days from now, the offer will expire 4 days after that date. And this integrates the timers with your emails, with the timers on the pages and everything. Works really well. I've seen some other things that are coming out soon that have this same feature, and because it works so well. But here, this is another $67 a month if you're doing that. So all in all, if you're using all these things, like I said, if going from Actionetics at $297 to Actionetics MD at $297, to me that's a no-brainer. If you're over 5,000 contacts and you're not, it's going to cost you a little bit more, do a comparison about how much you're actually spending on your SMTP, because more than likely you'll be saving money because you're not paying per email, you're paying per contact. So you can email that contact 1,000,000 times during that month and you're still paying the same fee, where with a normal SMTP, you're paying for every single email that goes out. And that's marketing emails, transactional emails, any emails at all. As far as making the jump from 97 to 297, it makes sense to me. You need to take a look, and hopefully I've given you enough information to see if it makes sense for you and for your business. You can do things for cheaper. You don't need the 297 plan, but if you're planning on building up to 5,000 subscribers or beyond, or if you already do, and you're planning on using email marketing and ManyChat and Push Crew or deadline funnels, and you want to have it so it's all tied together and working together instead of just pieced together, and I could do this ManyChat funnel here, but it doesn't know if they've read an email. Or I can do this deadline funnel, but it doesn't, I can't match my desktop notifications and my emails and my text messages out that are linked up to this, whereas with Actionetics MD, everything works together, everything talks to each other, so it works in conjunction with each other. So I hope that help you make an informed decision. If you have any questions at all, please let me know and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.